Hi everyone, we're switching it up on the channel today and we're talking about the Celtic women's team because while their male counterparts have struggled all season, the same can't be said for Fran Alonso's women. Since coming back from lockdown, Celtic have played 10 matches, winning 8 of them. In the last 9 games, they've scored 30 goals and conceded just 2. That has taken the side up to third in the SWPL, and on Sunday they face second place Rangers at the Rangers Training Centre. It's a 4:10 kick-off. We're really looking forward to that one. We'll have reaction to the big game on 67hailhail.com. In the meantime, 67 Hail Hail's very own Euan Davidson spoke to Celtic skipper Kelly Clark and manager Fran Alonso. Here's a flavour of what they had to say.
So excellent win on Wednesday night. Obviously, it's a big match coming up. 2 wins out of the last 2 for Celtic against Rangers. As captain, what are you taking tactically from the last 2 meetings, and what have you learned from those 2 that you'll be looking to use in this tie?
I think both games defensively we've been really strong. We've not conceded yet, and if you don't concede, then the worst results are draw. I think when I speak about our defensive performance, I don't mean the back 5. I mean 11 plus the subs. Everybody puts in the work to keep the clean sheets. I think going into Sunday's game, we know that Rangers are strong. We know that they're good going forward. They're fast going forward. They've scored a load of goals in the season. So I think from the last 2 games, we just know that we have to put in a solid defensive performance and then take our chances when they come. I think the first time we played Rangers in the first round of fixtures, we maybe missed a few chances before the late penalty. But in the game at Celtic Park, there weren't so many chances for either team, but there weren't so many chances. And when we did get our chance, we took it. So I think again, we can't sit here and say that Rangers aren't going to put us under pressure. They are very, very strong going forward. We just need to make sure that we absolutely match that, and that when we do get our chances, because we will get chances, we take them.
Great. Like you said, obviously the whole 11 are defending. There's a lot of defending from the front. How much onus does Fran Alonso put on pressing and fitness and that kind of thing? How much do you work on that pre-match? Because that clearly is paying off, in the matches.
I think Fran's style is very different to anything that we've had before, and it must be good because we've done well. I think as a group of players, and Fran might blush, but as a group of players, when Fran talks through his press, he stood in the middle of it on the training pitch, and it's really, really useful. He shuffles to the right and he shuffles to the left, and he stops when it's wrong and he points it out. And so I think he does put great emphasis on that side of the game, on that defensive shape and how we press, how we want to win the ball back. We can challenge ourselves in drills and try and force winning the ball back quickly and stuff like that. So they encourage that, training the coaches encourage that. But yeah, Fran's put great emphasis on the shape when we're off the ball, and I think it's done us well. When we do it as players, when we do it well, we do it very well, and it works.
Good. Thanks, and best luck for the weekend.
Thank you very much.
Hey Fran, how you doing?
I'm very good, thank you.
Your flat is so much tidier than mine, by the way. Although Wednesday night's match obviously wasn't televised, there's been increased attention in the club this season, kind of especially after lockdown. Has that increased scrutiny impacted how you go about these matches at all? And do you think the players are getting the recognition they deserve?
I think it's been a very positive change. Obviously, with the men league now finishing, the focus turned to the women league. It helped that all the games are televised. It has increased a lot the exposure, the passion. We feel it. We feel it in the social media, and we feel it in the streets. So it's great. It's great. When I first came to Scotland, I could see that. I could see a league that wasn't where it needed to be, but I could see the potential, and I could see with the 2 in the main game, the 2 biggest clubs becoming professional will just attract players all over Europe, and that's what we've done. We brought so much talent into this league, and this talent that came to stay, not to go like in previous years. So yeah, it's very exciting, and I think the girls feel it. The girls feel now it helped because they feel like proper professionals. Also helped that the club is all the time pushing to increase this level of professionalism, but they feel like professionals. So it's very important that they look after themselves off the pitch, and they represent themselves and behave themselves in a professional manner, because now they are out there in the eye of fans, of the society, of the community. So yeah, definitely it's a very positive change. We feel it, and that even give us more desire to do well, because football is about, as I said before, football is about the fans, and we can get both sides of the spectrum. When we are losing, we will get some stick, which is part of football and part of passion. But at the moment, we are in an amazing form. 8 wins from 9 games and 1 draw. And we definitely want to keep building and keep making our fans happy, because that's the state of mind and the state of happiness we want them to be in.
Well, I think the fans definitely are happy. You're on a fantastic run. Obviously, you know, the last game against Rangers was quite a tight affair. Obviously, Mariah Lee getting the winner. Has that made you think about how you're going to approach this match? Are you going to be looking at it any differently? Any changes in personnel? How are you feeling about coming into this one?
Yeah, sorry, Euan, but this obviously that's top secret for obvious reasons. But no, we know their strengths. We know their strengths. We know, yeah. But we know their weaknesses. They are a very strong team, but they got weaknesses. And so far in both games, in different, you know, the weakness we exploit are different, because they also got evolution and they also got different players that got different strengths and weaknesses. So we got clear our game plan. You know, obviously last time we were talking before about nervousness and excitement. When you are nervous, when you are tense, then, you know, when you try to execute actions, let's say finishing or passing, or, you know, it's not clean execution. So sometimes the psychological, well, not sometimes, the psychological part is the most important part. So no, having a game plan clear in the mind of every player, it helps a lot to interpret these nerves as excitement. So yeah, we will do our game plan. We know we are good enough to take the 3 points from the game, because we have done it the last 2 times. But the last 2 times means absolutely nothing for this game, because, you know, that they are not going to be intimidated. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to be good on the ball, like they are always. So we know it's going to be a fight, but, you know, this is what we are. We are a team of fighters with a heart like that, and willing to get the 3 points for our fans and for ourselves.
Right, top man, Fran. Best of luck for Sunday.
Thank you very much.